For much of human history, researchers believe that religion emerged only after people settled into farming communities. Gobekli Tepe challenged that idea the moment its carved pillars rose from the soil of southeastern Turkey. The site revealed a level of coordination and craftsmanship that seemed far beyond what small bands of hunter-gatherers were expected to achieve. Its layout, scale, and artistry opened a new discussion about what early humans were capable of creating together. What pushed these early groups to build something so monumental, long before the rise of cities? Gobekli Tepe sits on a quiet ridge overlooking the Harran Plain, a landscape where early hunter-gatherer groups moved with the seasons. Around 9600 BCE, these communities lived in small camps, relying on wild plants, herds of gazelle, and the natural rhythm of the region's climate. They carried stone tools, gathered in small numbers, and survived through cooperation rather than hierarchy. Nothing in their known lifestyle suggested that they would gather to raise massive stone pillars, let alone carve detailed reliefs of animals that roamed the surrounding plains. Archaeologists studying the site traced its construction to a time when agriculture had not yet taken root in the region. Villages were still centuries away. Yet the presence of circular enclosures, T-shaped limestone pillars, and intricate carvings pointed to a shared purpose that required planning, creativity, and collective labor. The people who built it were not following a blueprint from settled life. Instead, they were creating something entirely new, shaped by their beliefs and their ability to collaborate. The earliest construction at Gobekli Tepe began with groups gathering on the ridge, selecting limestone from nearby quarries and shaping pillars that could weigh up to 10 tons. Moving these stones required teamwork and simple but effective methods. Wooden rollers, ropes, and human strength worked together to transport each block from the quarry to the site. Once in place, the builders carved images of foxes, snakes, boars, and birds, reflecting the wildlife that shared their world and likely held symbolic meaning for them. The circular structures were arranged with two central pillars standing taller than the rest. Their position suggested intention rather than improvisation. Over time, additional layers of construction appeared, showing that the site evolved through repeated visits and continued investment of labor. As each enclosure was filled in and buried, new ones were built on top, forming a sequence that spanned centuries. Archaeologists discovered evidence of large communal gatherings nearby, stone tools for preparing meat, burned animal bones, and remnants of shared meals. These gatherings may have been seasonal, bringing dispersed groups together to work, celebrate, or participate in rituals. Through this cooperation, the builders created a monument that challenged long-held assumptions about social development. It suggested that shared belief, not agriculture alone, could inspire large-scale construction. The story of Gobekli Tepe raises questions about motivation. Without permanent settlements, why would early humans choose to build something so demanding? One explanation points to community identity. The effort required to shape and raise the pillars may have reinforced bonds among groups that often lived apart. Working toward a common purpose could have strengthened alliances and shared traditions. Another turning point came from the site's influence on later developments. By gathering regularly in one place, groups may have begun to rely more on stable food sources. This shift supported longer stays in the region and laid the foundation for early forms of cultivation. The transition from hunter-gatherer life to agriculture did not happen overnight, but Gobekli Tepe may have played a part in encouraging the change. The monument became more than a ceremonial structure. It became a catalyst for new ways of living. Gobekli Tepe remains an important chapter in understanding early human collaboration. Its construction required planning, artistry, and coordinated labor long before written language or settled communities. The builders left no explanations behind. but the stones they shaped reveal a society capable of complex thought and shared purpose. Their work challenged long-standing assumptions about what small, mobile groups could achieve. As excavations continue, researchers uncover more details about how the site evolved. Each new discovery adds to the story of how early communities interacted with their environment, their beliefs, and one another. Gobekli Tepe's pillars stand as evidence that cooperation and imagination were shaping human societies much earlier than once believed. The site invites viewers to reconsider the origins of community, architecture, and organized belief, offering a window into a world that was both familiar and remarkably innovative.